This is 7112 Okanagan Place, Kennewatt Prosecutor's Office here, and the Coroner's Office, which is attached to Andy Miller's office. We got the emblem of Benton County Justice Department, 1983. The emblem of the service, Benton County Justice Department, 1983. County Commissioners William H. Sabero, District Number 1, Deborah J. Reyes, District 2, Ron Jones, District 3, Henry Singh Durham Richards, General Contractor, Linwood Contracts, and Benton County Commissioners. That's Sandy Strong, of course, is the service of Benton County Service, 1983, Prosser, Washington, and also the Benton County Justice Department, and the doors. The front doors are Benton County Cunalt, C-U-I-N-A-L-U-T, which is updated. Now another building expanding is Benton County Justice Department. The old Commissioner William H. Sabero, like Sabero Pizza and Simon's Mall in Columbia Center Boulevard. Sabero Pizza, Deborah A. Reyes, which is Boston Pizza. Boston Pizza, that's Donald Trump. That's Canada and Washington State, Newport Highway 2. This is Sabero. They got Sabero Sabero Pizza and Simon's Mall. Deborah Reyes and Ron Jones, District. William Sabero, number 1. Deborah Reyes, 2. Jones, 3. Architect Durham Richardson, PS General Contractor. This is the Benton County Justice Department, and the services for Microsoft and download system, Google services. Now, Mr. Bill Gates is having second thoughts on the array of the coronavirus, which is GOV virus, and their services have been updated. There's going to be $1 million, $2 million, not dollar, but discrepancy, $1 million, $2 million discrepancy. It's going to be 35 days to 45 for the peak levels of change, of fixating their testing and accurate stabilities and spacing their individual services. As Andy Miller's office, prosecutor's office, and we have pretty much a preliminary of array of downloading their systems and getting back on their feet, running a business 45 days later. This is another 30-day, 35, 45 days, and array of their construct services array. So the contracts and the services, the Traco, the backhoe systems, the fire department, and also the excavating, the Tracos, D6, DD9, the gravel, the pea gravel, the sand, the mulching and pivoling through the dirt, which is the conveyor belt. They got a conveyor feeder belt, earth remover, safe spreader, earth whacker, small Tracos, big Tracos, bobcats, and also the trailers for engineering and processing information, subdividing, locating the Benton POD bill and the billing query for the existing line and the old existing line, the carrier line, and Benton County Cunalt, C-U-N-L. It was an old existing line. And the Cunalt, C-U-N-L engineering maps are in the fire department here. See, the fire department has right next to it is a engineering platform, Microsoft. And Cunalt is the original existing line connecting to all the business offices and also the prosecutor's office. connects all the fiber, all the information, all the data to Kunault. K-U-N-I-L-T-E-L. Now it's Okanagan. Now the existing line is Kunault and Okanagan to this existing line, which is unbelievable. It's going to be pretty much a chore. Pretty much a chore. Fire sprinkler room, so that fire sprinkler room has connections in the existing line Kunault, and which they're digging into. As you can see, the scurry and the outscurry of the existing lines you can carry out to individual public exposure to the engineering. And this is a cross fire and plumbing, wiring, electrical, and business lines, all business propane lines, telephone wires, home residence, business phones connected to business residents connected to Okanagan and Kunault. Sandy Strong, the commissioner, and Sandy Strong convicted a lot of people for murder cases. She's a Benton County commissioner. She also had the most convictions under the wing. You only can be a commissioner so long. So Mrs. Sandy Strong and Annie Miller and their services here at Benton County. That's Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, and also Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, and Sandy Strong. And then also the administration office, which they're digging up that body, which is Barbara Bush and George Bush Sr., and they're moving in all that decayed property over there. Is Barbara Bush and Laura Bush, Senator McCain, John F. McCain, and also Allah the King. Allah the King is the Saudi Arabian king, Saudi Arabia, father of Saudi Arabia, and Salma is, the siblings and children of Saudi Arabia. So their services are pretty getting dug into as we speak, because they own a lot of property, and the old existing line, business lines, the existing lines, which is Social Security office, Gage, and Kunault. Kunault. Gage, and Kunault. That's all Social Security office. That's not Federal Reserve. That's the Social Security office, income and outcome. That's a UBI business office.